D-Day, first light, what was called HR. I was leading my squadron of Spitfires, and our particular mission was to fly beach cover over the American beaches of Omaha and Utah. I must say that to have been there at HR on D-Day was the most fantastic experience, seeing all these ships and these troops going ashore on the beaches. It had a particular significance for me because I had flown at the time of Dunkirk and watched the remnants of the British Army being taken off by rescue ships. So to see them going back, and our American allies and Canadians and everybody else, it was a great thrill.
It was the most spectacular thing I have ever seen. The thousands and thousands of boats converging in prongs, and we were sitting there as top cover for the bombers that had been in a few minutes earlier to do everything they could before the ground troops landed.
The whole Navy, who was protecting the beaches, started shooting at us. And at the time, Lloyd Chadbourne was leading our squadron, one of our famous Canadian wing commanders, and he called to them over the radio and said, you know, Christ, chaps, it's the Spitfires from England to cover the beaches. Stop firing. And they didn't stop. I guess they were so maybe a little bit trigger happy that they were shooting at their own airplanes. But that happens in a war, you know, and people make mistakes.
The opposition, funnily, was awfully disappointing. One felt rather sorry. I got tangled up with some 190s, and the chap I shot down obviously didn't know the first thing about it. He was just gently turning from left to right as though he was peering over his left shoulder and right shoulder, wondering what to do. It was rather sad. I wondered whether he was on his first sortie or what.
Well, we'd allowed for the Luftwaffe had been there. But they weren't. And they were stretched to hell. And we had air superiority. But nevertheless, we expected they would oppose the invasion, particularly on the beaches. But they didn't.
When you're the fighter pilot and you see a target, be it an enemy fighter or an enemy bomber, only one thought gets through your mind, and that is to attack him. Never do you think of, go home and fly another day. So hunting is a great game.